History comes to life as Henderson celebrates Juneteenth. Miyoshi Holloway and Dr. Michelle Chappelle have all the details and the coolest shirts ever.
Thank you.
So good. I mean, they really do pop.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So how many years, Miyoshi, have we been celebrating this in Henderson?
We are in our third year this year, which is really exciting just to think about where we started at with an HLI project and how much we've grown. And so to be on our third year and to keep this thing going, it's been remarkable. It's been a remarkable journey.
It's great when people start, getting on board.
Yes.
It'll let you all do the first legwork and go, oh, this thing will fly, won't it?
Yes.
Dr. Chappelle, tell us about the event.
Well, the event will be held this Sunday at Central Park from 4 to 7. We have live entertainment, we have some performance, we have some impact signs from past and present, so feel free to come out and enjoy it. It's going to be a little muggy, but we will have a good time.
Well, it's nice and shady there at the park anyway.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, indeed. Miyoshi, let's talk about the history of this important moment in time. And I think for many of us, it was not in my history books, probably not in your history book. So what is the story?
And so when you talk about the history, of course, everyone knows what slavery is and how it started, and the impact that it had on the African-American community from our ancestors. But it also has an impact now, And so June 19th in Galveston, Texas, when Granger gave the executive order that all were free, because there were still some in that mindset that they didn't know any different. They were still slaves. And so when you say all are free, that was everyone that was in slavery were set free. And so freedom and free is a big word for us, not just then, but now. And that's why we set on the journey to bring Juneteenth to our community.
Well, it's interesting because that was such a long period of time between the actual proclamation and how long between the proclamation and the slaves in Texas hearing that? It was a long time.
It was some years.
Yeah, it was some years, wasn't it?
Yes.
So imagine the shock, surprise, the joy, the now what of the people there.
Yes.
So, Dr. Chappelle, what is, besides having great family fun, what's your goal on that day?
Just like Miyoshi is, just educate and let people know that this is a very important day for us. Just like they celebrate the 4th of July, it's a very important day for us to celebrate and get the message out.
And people now, other communities are picking this up and picking up this model. And did you all sort of create this from the ground up, or did you use other communities' models?
No, just like Miyoshi said, HLI, that was their initial project. And once they proposed the project and everything, so they collaborated with me and Reverend Johnson, and that's how we got started.
Well, it's exciting to imagine, and I know it may be hot, but at least won't be raining on you.
Yes.
How do we get our hands on one of those super cool shirts?
Well, you can go to our volunteer information table that we will have at Juneteenth, and we will have these shirts available. But we also bought one for you, so appreciate it.
Oh, well, thank you. I will wear this with great pride. How wonderful.
Yes.
Thanks. Ladies, thank you for your tireless work, and thank you for teaching us a lesson in history and community.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll be back with Ron's weather right after this. Ron, I got a shirt.